Welcome to the channel. This is Clarityempress, the Empress of Clarity, here to give you a collective energy reading for my Clarityempress collective. I hope everyone is doing well. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Hit that thumbs up button to show your love. And comment in the comment section, let me know if the reading resonates with you. So, how's everyone? Hope we are already in mid-January, y'all. Time is flying, okay? Okay. So I just wanted to give a check-in and see what's the energy like, what y'all dealing with, what's going on in my collective. What do you need to know and, be aware of? Go get your snacks, your drink, your wine, chill back and relax while I'll deliver the tea. All right, Spirit, what does my collective need to know? Ooh. So you experienced some deception. There was some deception in the air. Somebody was deceptive. Tell me more. I feel like you were betrayed. And the deceptive person played the victim. Somebody threw the rock and hit their head. Wow. Oh, but justice came. I like that energy. Tell me more. Ooh, barrier. That's a challenge and a lesson. Uh-oh, too many cards. I did see dark night of the soul. Oh, dirty off. Dark, dirty off. Bottom of the deck. Solitude. Ooh. Okay. What I'm getting off the bat. You turned your... Hello? Okay, I'm just checking the sound. You turned your back to someone who was deceptive with you, who played the victim with you. But I do see that Spirit delivered justice on your behalf. Hidden energy. So whatever this person did to you, they didn't get away with it because justice is here. The scales got balanced. They got what they deserve. But part of what they got is that you don't deal with them. You don't listen to them. You don't pay attention to them. You don't get involved. There's a barrier between you. And they may want to make an offer. I feel like this person may be feeling remorseful because they got the karma that they deserve. It's kind of like a pow-pow that when you're a kid, you might get, for example, like for me, I didn't really spank my kids much at all. But let's just say my daughter comes too close to the stove when she's little. I might swat her hand away, And what I did was, instead of letting her touch a hot stove, I let her get real. I put her hand close enough so she could feel the heat come to her. And I'm like, you don't want that. And she said, oh, no, I don't want that. Because she needs to understand that you have to be careful when you're in this area, right? Well, sometimes the universe is a little bit harsher than that. A lot harsher than that, right? And people think because they didn't have any accountability or they had soft parenting or neglectful parenting, depending on what it is, they don't have to take accountability for their actions. But that only lasts a short while. I mean, if people think they could get away with stuff for a long time, or they could just keep doing the same thing over and over and over again, because whatever consequence they got was so mild, it didn't stop them. Well, what I'm getting now is somebody got stopped because they would throw the rock and hide their hand, and you turned your back on all of that. With solitude here, you like, yeah, I'll do better by myself than to sit here and watch you do stuff to me or allow you to betray me. Tell me about deception, Spirit. Tell me more, please. And thank you. Okay, so they communicated lies. This person might have gaslit you with communication. They might have tried to sidetrack you. Um, the confuse you is what I'm really hearing. It's like they might have said a lot of things that didn't add up or sounded like it might, maybe gave you word salad. Try to spin something on you is what I'm getting. It might be an air sign that you're dealing with. Or somebody who had a gift to gab was very deceptive with you. Tell me about victimhood. Why did they play the victim spirit? Oh, okay. So they understood that if they played the victim, then they would get less punishment. They understood that if I cause some confusion, I got to act like I'm also injured so that I don't have to take accountability for my actions. This person in your life is very cunning and deceitful. Somebody who's slick. Now, they might have had, well, me. Because if you're going to be deceptive in your communication and play the victim or whatever, they've been through some stuff, right? But instead of doing good with what they've experienced, this person lives in that lower vibe energy. Tell me how they got this justice there. What did that look like? Oops, too many cards. Oh, that makes sense. So justice is they got abandoned. Okay. So I feel like you abandoned the situation. So you didn't necessarily abandon them, right? But the way they got their karma is you left the building. You're not dealing with it anymore. You moved on. And you moved on with love. Because if you look at this abandoned card, I don't know if you could see it. There's a rose on that chair. It's like you left that person with love. Like, you know what? I love you. But I got to go now. Because I can't deal with this anymore. So you deal with it. And that's what they're dealing with. So you're not involved. You're not coddling them in their victim energy. You're not listening to their lies and deceit anymore. You're just not dealing with any of it. Excuse me. Tell me about barrier and the challenge and lesson. Pause. So Spirit said this person thinks that this was just like, I don't know, temporary. They feel like this was just a pause in the connection that you were always going to be together or something like that. Like that this barrier, this wall you got up or your boundaries are temporary. They feel like, this person feels like they got the gift of gab to come in and break down your boundaries to get you to do what they want you to do. Tell me about this offer, Spirit. Release. Oh. So I heard they figured it out. I heard they figured it out. You release them, right? Here with abandon. And they know that they have to release those toxic ways that they have. They can't make you an offer unless they're already out of a situation that's causing them to lie and play the victim or whatever it is. They have to be released from that. Bottom of the deck. Yeah, and they have to but I feel like you moved on to raise your vibration. You've already released them. There's some things about themselves they have to release. But you've already released this person, collective. You've already let them go. And they have to now release something. Or they are being released to come bring you an offer. Something like that. But you've already moved on. That was their karma. You letting it go. You giving them a barrier. This person, though, believes that this is temporary. But it may not be for you. Excuse me. I think this person, they don't realize you have to have a certain level of self-worth to not cycle with a person, to keep listening to them lie. Because in the past energy is what they did. That's not what they're doing now, right? They feel like a victim. Maybe they're a victim to their circumstances at times, but they're also the culprit. It's like they learn from the person that deceives them. They learn how to deceive. There's that saying, something about a wicked web and deceiving. I'll never say it right, but I know it. And this person learned from maybe a karmic person in their life how to deceive others. But at the same time, they learned by being deceived. Instead of learning to stand up and be respectful and loyal, whatever, they learn how to be wicked. And that caused you to decide to raise your vibration, to meditate, to contemplate, to get in that 9 of Pentacles energy and focus on yourself and not this. You'd rather be by yourself than to deal with whatever nonsense this person is doing. You know what I mean? Like this person has, with their deception, they did too much. So you moved on. You abandoned this whole situation, and that's justice for you. All right. Tell me about this release, Spirit. Oh, okay. So this person, when they lost you, when they thought that this pause that they thought was just something minor, like this person probably held back from you and thought that you would chase them, that you were going to come for them, and you didn't. This is going on longer than they thought because this pause is in a challenging lesson. So now they feel released, know that they have to release this lower vibrational energy that they're in, and they're ascending because they want a fresh start with you. This person is in the 6 of Swords energy. They want to move on to peaceful waters. Wherever they are is drama because, again, that's where they learn their deception. Wherever they are currently is full of nonsense. It's not what you want. It's not. It's not collective. It's not what you want. Tell me about this pause and this barrier. This person thought, they thought, and just the way she paused, it's almost like they said, okay, I could stop the sun from setting or the sun from rising. I got the power to pause this connection and pick it back up when I'm ready. Because if you look at the pause, that's what she's doing, is holding. It's hard to see, but her hands are holding or pretending to hold the sun. This person thought that they could just stop time with you, go do what they want, carry on, be deceptive, do whatever it is that they wanted to do, and pause the time between y'all. But that's not how it worked because you abandoned the situation. And they thought this is just temporary. You know, Shelly will come back. She always comes back. And Shelly's like, not this time. All them lies you told me, and you never fixed nothing. Yeah, this flipped over, but I'm not taking all these cards. Separation. It might have hurt you. It definitely hurt them. But you moved on. You let that go. So that pause, that separation turned into heartbreak. It turned into heartbreak because they thought this was like you were going to come fix it. You were going to go get the moon or the sun off the shelf and present it back to them and say, remember this? We shared this together. And you're not doing that. This person is heartbroken, but realizing they got to release where they are, ascend for a fresh start. There is no other way. And they got to make you an offer. No matter how big or how small, they better do something. Something. Because I feel, without seeing it here, I still feel time is ticking. Tell me more, Spirit, about abandon. Yeah. You had run out of patience. That's why I felt the time. This is why I felt time. You ran out of patience for this person. You had a lot of patience for this person. Like, you kept giving them opportunity after opportunity to get it right, to be honest with you, to show up, to be consistent. Whatever it is that you were asking of them, you were giving to them. You were trying to be patient with this person, and you lost your patience. Spirit said that's justice. You don't need to have this bottomless pit of patience for somebody who keeps just trying to deceive you and play victim. Tell me more, Spirit. Oh yeah, they had to learn their lesson. hmm This is some good energy. Somebody got their karma. Somebody getting their lessons. Somebody learning they can't play with people. Somebody learns that whatever toxicity that they're in, they got to move on from it, or they will not ascend in their life. That they have to release it. There's no fresh starts with anybody that will not ascend. You keep staying in that same energy, saying this is who I am. I'm this way. I'm that. This is me. Okay, you gonna be you. Stuck. That's it. Heartbroken. Yep. I said it without saying it. I don't know if I said it, but they had inner child issues. That's yeah, because this is their upbringing. This is where they came from. This is where they are. They are in this wounded inner child issues. This is where they learn to lie. Now, when psychologists, I've heard, now I don't know this to be true for sure, have said that lying is a sign of intelligence, right? However, you're supposed to transition out of that. When you're 2, 3, and maybe 4, and you lie a little bit, it's just you being a little snarky, or you're trying to get out of trouble. But if you keep doing that throughout your life, you haven't learned anything. If you can't tell the truth, be straight up, you haven't learned anything. And this person stayed in their inner child, not learning anything. They just kept doing what they know works for them. This person might have been in survival mode a lot. And they did what they felt worked only for them. Never mind if it worked for you. It's about them. And you took that energy like, oh, okay, that's what you're doing. You the victim. Oh, it's all about you and your needs. And you said, okay. And you moved on. You moved on. It broke their heart, or it is currently breaking their heart, because they thought this was temporary. Because they need to come to you correct. That means with honesty, respect, consideration. What does consideration look like? Well, what are your needs? Are they attentive to your needs? Here, baby, here's a couple dollars for a bill. I'm always here. I'm always eating your food. The least thing I can do is go buy some groceries. I'm always here taking showers. At least I could pay something on the water bill, if that's what you have. At least I could do is put something on your Netflix or your whole cable system or whatever you got. Just something, or your light bill. Do something. You always here eating up my food. I would say that this is not somebody that you live with, but this is somebody that spent an exuberant amount of time with you, but mainly they just took because you had it. And they not only took, but they deceived. They learned a lot of lessons and got a bigger understanding of who they are when you walked away. Because now you see them as they are, not maybe how you wanted to see them. That's what caused the separation and the heartbreak. Even your heart might have broke too, collective. But you are also ascending. You are getting your fresh start. You have released them. This is where they are currently experiencing, but they're going through the lessons that's teaching them this is what they have to do. That there's no fresh start with you without learning these lessons, without abandoning a bad situation, without balancing out the scales of justice, whether it's for you or for them. They have to balance it out. But I feel like you lost patience with this person. Hold on, y'all. All right, so yeah, your person's coming to a lot of blessings. But they do want you back, and they definitely want a fresh start. Not really sure you're going to give it to them. Let me see. I didn't want to look at the bottom of the deck. What is that? Tribe. I don't know. I don't know, collective. Either they come back in the right energy, they come back respectfully, and they may be able to join the tribe, or they don't. Let's investigate. Let's investigate. Let me see. Oh. Let's try a little romance angels. Because no one wants to spend blocks with people. Just because we want to do the same thing, or I feel so connected to you, I can't let you go kind of energy. That doesn't make sense. I could be connected to anybody, but I could let you go. Go do you, go be you, go enjoy what you love, go do how you feel, but just don't treat me bad. If you treat me bad, I gotta let you go. Period. Like, we can't play around, you can't play with it. You treat me bad, that's a wrap. And I feel like this is what you're saying, collective, because you abandoned this situation. You lost your patience. This person is currently experiencing their lessons. They are dealing with the mistakes they made because their inner child was not taken care of. So it's up to them to course correct for themselves. It doesn't have to be for you. But if you want them back, I feel like the energy is that they can't come back without ascending, meaning the lessons actually learned. They can't come back without a release of the toxicity and the deception and the lies. They can't get a fresh start without making you a proper offer or some attempt of an offer. There's no way. I don't see it. And that's what Spirit is saying. I don't see it. Tell me more, Spirit. Passion says, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. There might have been a lot of passion in this connection, which kept you there when you were there, right? You felt a certain level of chemistry, maybe sexuality with this person. It's something about this person that you connect with. They swept you off their feet. But that's what I said. This person was a charmer. Their deceptive words, they knew what to say to you when you were listening. Key word, when you were listening. They knew what to say. Tell me more, Spirit. Engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Yeah, after they learn these lessons, though. This person wants to court you. I feel like they realized where they went wrong is they didn't court you. An engagement would indicate the beginning. Let's make it about me and you, right? But not until they learn these lessons. That's the only way they can ascend in this connection, is to learn. Like, they can't come to you in the same energy of, well, I'm sorry. And then the sorry is for what? For what? Everything. What the hell is everything? They need to be specific so that okay, they get it. They did X, Y, and Z to me. They did this and that to me. Okay, that's a start. That's just the start, though. What do you want to do different? And if this person don't have no plan, they know if they didn't learn their lesson and plan this thing out and be strategic and consistent with you, it's not going to work. Because then you're going to sniff them out as, oh, okay, we about to do the same. We about to spin the block the same way. Like, ain't nothing changed. Tell me more. And you left because you knew you deserved love and you were lovable. You knew that this person wasn't loving you right. They weren't. And that there could be something else out there besides them to give you the love that you require and deserve. So you moved on. You set your sights in another direction. You moved on like a Sagittarius. Because if a Sagittarius shuts you down, that's it. They'll go the distance with you for a long way. That rope run out, they out. You better start making rope. You better go to that farm and get you the implements to make a rope and add to it, or you just get the shit out of luck. Tell me more. Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmation, and visualizations help bring you back together. This person thought if they just sit still and if they just pray about it and if they think about you enough, that they can manifest you. Pause, as they say now. Pause. No. There's a barrier, there's a pause, and there's now a separation because all they did was sit there and visualize you. This person kept you in their head, kept you in their energy. This is why when I pull these cards, the person is always showing up. It is not always the person you want, meaning it might be your person, but a lot of y'all could be on the brink of over them. That's why you watch tarot sometimes, because you're like, damn. I think I did the right thing on leaving this person, but what I want to know what's up, right? Because, like, was it real, or did they ever care about me? And oftentimes I will say this: if a person is not a full-blown narcissist and only care about themselves, they do care about you, but they have these inner child wounds that won't let them express their emotions. Why? Because if it's a masculine, their mother or their father told them, don't show your emotions or dismiss their emotions. They could do that with the feminine energy too, by basically letting you know that your feelings don't matter. What you crying for? Stop all that. With boys don't cry. Or put your chin up. What you crying for? Not, why do you feel the need to cry? What's actually wrong? Can you express it to me? They don't even care why. It's just what you crying for. Stop crying. That's why this person feel like the victim even when they do deceptive things, because they can't really express themselves in a proper way. So they play a lot of mental games with communication. They lie a lot. But ultimately, they lie to themselves. And then when a person like yourself moves away from this energy, well, you like everybody else that leave them and abandon them. The only problem is you collective are different. Your experience with them is different than the others that have abandoned them. They can expect those others to abandon them because that's what they were used to. With you tried to hang in there with them a little longer. You tried to engage them. Y'all had a lot of passion. But you left saying, I deserve love, and you're not giving it to me. And all this, you sitting around thinking about me and not taking no action toward me is not enough to manifest it. Yeah, tell me more, Spirit. Oh, and now we have unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Well. Bottom of the deck. Let go of control. Yes. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. Your person had control issues. And the biggest problem with their control issues is they thought they had control of you. They thought you could read their mind and do what they wanted you to do. Because somehow, intuitively, you already were reading their mind. You would, you could anticipate their needs. For them, that's you reading their mind. And they feel like they had some type of mind control over you. They just didn't understand the nurturer that you were. How you are naturally gifted in that way. They just didn't understand. And they thought if I be, reclusive with her and or him, and I hold back my emotions to them, they would just keep trying to find out who I am, because that's what everybody else did. Probe a little further, kept going till they didn't. They also thought that since you were different and you were nurturing, they had you in the bag so they could pause it. They could hold time. You know what I'm saying? They could just hold time, put you over here, go play with them other people that did them the same way they doing you. And then that you would just be right back, right where they left you, holding space and holding time. Because maybe you did. Maybe at some point you were holding space and holding time for them. Until one day you ran out of patience because you realized you deserve love. And they didn't realize that. They had passion, but they weren't demonstrating love. So the whole situation became unrequited. Not enough attraction or chemistry to keep the relationship going. So you start off with passion, but you end with unrequited love because this person is not doing what they need to do for you. This is like somebody, like you are the empress, right? You are the high priestess in the feminine energy. So they should have been holding open them car doors. They should have paid attention to the smells that you like, or the colors that you like, the things you like to eat, the things you don't like to eat, the needs that you have. Instead of watching you struggle, they should have been offering to assist you and actually assisting you. You know what I mean? Like working with you in cooperation. This is somebody who didn't cooperate with you because they were all about self. They want to call you in. And it's crazy, it's the first time I'm seeing it like this, but they were calling you in. They thought they had mind control over you. This is my dummy. And they may not have thought about it in that terms, but they had an ego that made them feel like, yeah, this is my dummy. She gonna do what I want. They gonna go over there and make sure my needs. They gonna make sure I eat every day, look good every day, build me up every day, because this is my dummy. This is what they do. And if I want to go over here and do some other shit, that's all right, because they're going to be right there where I left them. They don't realize that time expired, though, because now it's unrequited love. If they don't come in changed, different, stop trying to talk slick, actually backing up their words, providing something. Now, if this is a masculine energy, they got to do something different. Because they ain't talking, ain't going to get it. You see this woman here in this card? This man over here acting chivalrous, and he's bending down to kiss her hand. And the angels is all like, oh. Or the spirit guys is looking like, oh. And then she got an angel over her shoulder like, you better not. You see that lady right there over here? She said, you better not. And he over there like, girl, you know I love you. Come on, don't be like that. She's like, what you say? You what? You love me. But they got control issues. This person thinks that they can always come in and control you. This person had plans. You was going to keep boosting up their ego, keep building them up. You know what I mean? You were going to be the one that they could get their foundation with. Then they didn't need you no more. And you saw it coming, intuitively felt it. Like, oh, you're just using me. And this person is probably like, no. Because I feel like they really do have love for you. They really haven't experienced anything like you. But they can't get out of this mold they grew up with. It's this deceptive mold. And the only way they can get out of that is for you to get out of it. Even if they ghosted you because they thought they put you on pause. You let them leave. You let them go into the cemetery and stay dead. Like, okay, we ghosted now? Okay, you dead, and that's that. Whereas this person thought, I'm going to call you in when I'm ready. So they would do something with the intention to call you in. Whether it was sex magic, whether it was just visualizations, they might even put their two hands together and pray to God, like, please bring my person back. But you're not, because unrequited love is here. Release is here. Ascension is here. You have a fresh start in your Nine of Pentacles energy. You're not fooling with this person the same way no more. And the offer is here, so that's letting me know that without an offer, there is nothing here. Meaning without effort, there's nothing. And it takes the little things. Because I feel like with unrequited love, if your person came in with this grand gesture like, let me tell you, I bought you a car you didn't need, right? Something that they would drive. Or I bought you this Birkin bag or some ridiculously high costing items when the whole time they could have been helping you pay the bills. The whole time they could have been working towards y'all buying a house together. The whole time they could be putting together and getting business together. Whatever it is that y'all could have been traveling together, seeing the world, checking off your bucket list, spending time, enjoying each other. You could have been doing a plethora of things, but they want to come in and give you some flowers, or they want to give you a special of gifts. Things that is too hard to maintain and unnecessary depending on the person. Some people like that. It means something, but guess what? It never lasts. Look at publicly what Offset would do. Every time Cardi B and him would get into it publicly, he would do a grand display that cost a lot of money to get her attention. It would soften her up, and then he would go back out there and do some other stuff. This is the kind of energy we're talking about. Somebody who just, they come in for the softening. They come in with the little, sweet talking and the words. They got all the words, right? They have all the words and nothing to back it up. Because they don't know how to. They still dealing with deception. They still deceiving themselves. They still like, I'll just visualize. We'll come back together, after this pause. But this pause, I'm going to tell you right now, with this separation card, this pause is a lot longer than they thought it would be. It's a lot harder to manifest you than what happened in the past. Maybe they thought you just, I don't know, magically appeared. Or maybe they thought that they just had that much control over you that you'll always come back. With unrequited love, I'm not getting any of that anymore. Not from you. Tell me more, Spirit. Flowering. You mothered this person, or you were extremely nurturing, very self-sufficient as well. So maybe they felt like, well, she don't really need it from me. I don't have to do it. And that was the first problem. They didn't see you as somebody that needed anything from them, so they just didn't do anything. Not smart. So this person may not have had a role model in their life to show them that you need to reciprocate love. Even if the person seems like they have everything, you're still supposed to give to a connection. This person just lives in their head, and they have no emotional intelligence. Or they might be somewhat emotionally intelligent, but not for the right reasons. They could be emotionally manipulative, but not emotionally giving, caring, and nurturing. Big difference. So somebody knows how to control somebody through their emotions, but not how to give to somebody that's given to them. Yeah. And they see you as an empress. You definitely mothered this person. Or you are a mother. They put you are on a pedestal. Not they put you there. You are on a pedestal. But they also may have learned some lessons from their mother, which weren't necessarily the good kind. the kind that will help them destroy relationships, to be honest. It's something with their parenting. With this inner child card, it's something with their parenting there. This person has a lot of passion and they want to look good. It's like a King of Wands energy. They want to be the man, right? But they really a little boy inside. But we all little kids inside. But this person is very bratty, very bodacious, very boastful, arrogant energy. But that started at home. So their outside persona and their inside persona is two different things. Tell me more, Spirit. Yeah. When you walked away, it put this person in a nine of swords. They're in sorrow over that. They lose sleep. They think about you all the time. They're miserable in a lot of ways because they don't know. They didn't know what they did wrong. They may know now if they learn their lesson, but they didn't know why they were receiving the karma that they were receiving. Like, what did I do to deserve this? How can I fix it? They don't know. I feel like they're very unsure about the next step because you're in solitude and you're not dealing with them. Tell me more. They would like to, this is justice again, but breakthrough. This person would like to reconnect with you. They would like to repair things with you. But that separation, that lengthening that pause to a complete separation was the breakthrough this person needed to realize, oh, I don't have control over the collective. They aren't coming back. And this gives me somebody who they put time constraints on things too, just in a different way maybe than you. Like, you probably were waiting for them to do something for you, and this person was testing that you would do something for them in a way like, well, if I don't hear from them by Thanksgiving, they must really be mad at me. Then Thanksgiving come and go. Okay, maybe by Christmas. Like, this person keeps extending their timeline thinking, you gonna come back. You just a little mad. Or maybe you more mad than you were before. But, okay, maybe by this date. If they come back by this date, I know, I got this. Because then they can go back to their control issues. But then you're not coming back. And it's starting to break through to them. Like, this may really be over. Yeah. If they were actually maybe talk to somebody that gave them some good advice, that person would tell them, yeah, it could be very well be over. That person could love you and just not want to deal with you no more. Ain't enough love to keep it going. Tell me more, please. That's why we got unrequited love. What we doing? Nothing. Tell me more. Yeah. And this person is at a crossroads looking at the possibilities. They're also trying to figure out what to do next and how to do it. What direction should they go? Should they pursue you, or should they leave you alone? Are you just done with them, or do you actually still want them? They don't know, collective. There's a lot going on in their head because this person is very mercurial. They might be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. They are definitely air sign energy is given because this person stays in their head. Nine of Swords, in sorrow. Bottom of the deck, what is that? Yeah, clinging to the past, Five of Cups. This person is in regret. They want things to be like they were with you. They want to still have control over you. They want you to still want to connect with them. In the meantime, you are in solitude. You are in hermit mode with them. You are ghosting them. They ghosted you. I feel like that happened first with the deception and the victim and all of that. And then you decided to ghost them too. You just said, okay, if you're in that cemetery, I'm over here in this cemetery for you. But in the meantime, I'm living my life. I'm just not dealing with you. Tell me about the possibilities, Spirit. Tell me more about possibility. What's that? Silence. The possibility is that y'all may never talk because it's unrequited love. Now, this is also star energy. So they may be, again, this person is probably an Aquarius, but they are the type of person to sit in their head with their emotions in silence, praying or thinking lots of thoughts about you. That's not getting them anywhere because all they're doing is thinking and not doing. This person is so afraid to act because they feel like they don't want to be rejected. I mean, who likes rejection? Nobody. But rejection was is God's protection, right? And this person is just like, God ain't gonna put me in a position. This person has a lot of pride and ego. That's how afraid of their, excuse me, of your rejection. We got the Eight of Swords here, guilt. They feel very guilty for the way that they handled you. The fact that y'all separated. The fact that they're now just becoming aware of the fact that you're not coming back. This has this person stuck. When I say stuck, like when they go to sleep, they think about you. When they get up, they think about you. During the day, there are things that remind them of you. You're not far off their mind ever. Okay? The two sides of somebody in their head agonizing over this situation. This is a burden for this person. But they still remain silent. They don't take action. And that is your biggest issue with them. Tell me more. Yeah, mine. This is Page of Swords. They watch you. It's like, it feels like one of them cartoon shows, right? Where, I don't even know if I've ever seen anything like this, but it's giving me cartoon, like not real vibes, the best way to explain it. But it's like if you were in a cartoon or you saw a cartoon and there was a person in purgatory, they just couldn't get out. And they are looking through something, like they can see everything crystal clear, but there's this barrier that won't let them attain whatever they see through this barrier. They can only look at it. They cannot touch it. They cannot feel it. They cannot engage with it. It's like, oh, that's what it is. It's like, oh man, The Night Before Christmas? The Scrooge story, whatever that is. I forgot the name. But you know what it is. You know how the angels took Scrooge to different settings and he could only observe what was going on. And it gave him a different vantage point of the interaction from the past, the present, and the future. But he couldn't change it while he was in the memory with the ghosts, or with the spirit, rather. This is what this person is dealing with. Like they're being transported to their past. They're in their present agonizing. And in their future, they don't see a good future either because they're not able to change the outcome based on the way they're behaving now. They've learned who you are. Yeah. And you let them go. Eight of Cups. The Empress walked away and let them go. So they realized they also let you go, right? So they thought if they let you go, that their prayers and visualizations would bring you back because y'all have a bond. And then this bond means that y'all not gonna sever it. It's only a pause. It's only temporary. So they thought. But then they see that the Empress actually let them go. And that became justice. Tell me more, Spirit. Oops. That's too many. Yeah, we need to. I'm not doing that. But I see the Lovers, the Fool, Ten of Pentacles. Flower. Tell me more, Spirit. What about the Queen of Pentacles? What about her? Oh, there we go. Whoa, that's why they was lying. So the Ace of Swords fell out consciousness. It fell out in reverse. So I'm going to leave it. I'm going to take it that way and I'm going to read it that way. This person kept lying to you. Because if they had consciousness, if they had a conscience, they would have dealt with you with integrity, loyalty, respect, and honor. The same thing that you were given, they would give back to you. But this person was deceitful. That's why deception is here. This is what they learned in their childhood, with inner child here. This is how they grew up, lying, and they never stopped. What's the bottom? Yeah, and then judgment is here. So with judgment being here, this, and then clinging to the past, and this person in this, what's the energy they in? They're like regretful, shameful, sorrowful, whatever. This person wants another opportunity with you. They see beyond the illusion, but you do too. And you are not, I'm not getting that you're giving them another chance, but this is what they want. They would like another chance. This person would like to try again. They would also, I think that this person would stop lying to you, honestly. At this point, I feel like the lies, they see that didn't get them anywhere with you. They see that ended up making you release them. That you know, it's like no, I don't want to use that scenario, but I feel like when somebody gets released early from a situation, like, all right, so sports teams, because I had a whole different thing in my head about police, and that was like, no, don't want to do that. You know how when you're NFL, NBA, baseball, or whatever, when a player gets released from their contract, that's not good. Because they're released meaning we don't want you anymore. We're not paying you anymore. You're a free agent. Go be free. Go find another team. I feel like that's what you did to this person, collective. I feel like you released them from their contract. You said, it's okay. Go find whatever you need to find without us or me. I'm saying us like we're a team. You know what I'm saying? Like a owner of a team. Go, good luck. It was good while you were here. Thank you for your time here. But we're letting you go. We're releasing you early. So although we probably would have liked to work out with you, it's not going to work out. We may have to replace you. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe just that it didn't work out with you. You got to take it how it resonates. So somebody is being released early from their contract. And I don't think they're ready to go because they thought, oh, you know what it is too? And if you know anything about sports, right? Matter of fact, they had this NFL show on HBO. I don't remember the name of it. But I do remember, like, it's a high stakes pressure to be on these teams, to perform at peak. You have your star players, the go-tos, your quarterbacks, all of them. Your star players. You got your first, second, third string. And then you also have your bench warmers, like people, they play sometime, but they don't really get out there too much. Well, this is giving me a scrub type bench warmer energy, like somebody who never really knows where they stand with anybody. So they may have been on a couple teams, but the team they really wanted to be on is this Empress's team. And she's like, yeah, no, I don't think we could do it because I want a winning team and I'm a winner. So I can't have you on my team if you can't cooperate. I can't have you on my team if you're not coming to practice. I can't have you on my team if you keep lying to us and telling us you're going to perform and you don't. So we got to release you. Release is here. Go get your fresh start somewhere else. Your game is all in your head, but it's not on the field. You're not showing and proving. So it's time to go. We're releasing you from your contract. Thank you for your service. Okay? The payments are going to end at this point. Your insurance, so you might want to get with your agent and let them look you up for something else. But this person, I've been through several teams already, and they didn't cooperate with them either. So they don't know where they want to go. Good luck, though. So this person, y'all, I'm gonna end it with this. They want another chance with the Judgment card here. They are in regret of their actions because out of all the teams, when they landed with you, this was like their favorite team. This was the team they grew up loving, the one they had all the jerseys. They might have gone through a few teams before they got to you, but they thought, I got here. If I reach this point, they're gonna keep me. They love me because they know how much I love them, but they don't because this person didn't perform. They didn't give them anything to hold on to. It's unrequited. It's not enough. So take it how it resonates. If it don't resonate, don't take it. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Comment in the comment section and let me know if the reading resonated with you. Thank you for coming to my channel, y'all. Peace.